Yes, 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 y'all. Let me ping my co-host in real quick and let's get it started. Um, another episode of the In Love Lounge, man. And they thought we was gonna stop. They thought we was gonna stop. Let me give my sis real quick the link, and we gonna talk about this top 10 love movies. This is a Valentine's Day special, y'all. Coming up on Monday. You know what I mean? This for all the lovers, players, the lovers, you know what I mean? All of that good stuff. We're going to be breaking down some good top 10 love movies. You know what I mean? We got our list. In y'all opinion, what's y'all top love movies? Oh, I can't. I got to see what my sis come up with this one. Got to see what she come up with this one. Uh-oh, there she go. Hold on. Let me give you your badge. Make a moderator. There you go. You got your
Thank
green
you.
star.
Thank you. I got the green light.
Yes, ma'am. Let the people know what you got going on. And the channel's doing great. We love it.
Oh, thank you so much. I am Tay Tay, the queen of MMA combat and entertainment. I do an MMA channel. Uh, I also cover not only MMA, I cover bare knuckle brawling as well. And if anybody's interested in hearing MMA, I am the one and only queen of MMA. You can follow me on YouTube. Everything is
Oh,
going good.
you want to give them your Instagram and all of that too, Tay Tay?
Sure, they can follow me on MMA, MMA Empress 96 on Instagram as well. So they can follow me there as well.
Okay, and y'all make sure y'all follow me, Berserker underscore BOI boy. That's on Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all rock out with me, the Jab Jamboree. And yeah, man. I see my brother Mac in the building. This this should
Hey,
be interesting.
Mac.
Mac don't never come in
What's
here
up?
early.
Hey, to be honest with you, I just got home and I was walking to
Oh,
the mail, not the mailbox, but parcel pending lockers to get my packages and shit. And I was scrolling the hallway and seen you had a room open, so I said, let me jump in and see what my brother doing.
appreciate you, champ. You know what I
I
mean?
didn't get
Always.
to, I didn't get to
Oh,
jump
tell
on
the
the
people
belt
where they
with
can
it, but
find you at, cause I'm
Google
big
me.
on promoting. Oh shit, y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. He been saying that for years, y'all. He been saying that for a long time
It's simple, bro. It's simple. They can Google me. I'm Googleable. I done been viral a few times. You know what I'm saying?
now.
Google me.
Google, stay ready.
Yeah. Google
Okay,
stay
so
ready.
let's. Oh, okay, go ahead, Mac. Go ahead. You
No,
had
go
more.
ahead.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's a Valentine's Day special, y'all. Um, we gonna give y'all our top 10. Um, Tay, man, we gonna go back and forth again with this one. We got 10 this time. Mac, if you want to chime in and give your
Okay.
10 real quick off the fly, I have no problem with that, Mac. But me and Tay, we already playing this for a while now, so we got our list ready. So Tay, start from 10, and work your way up to one.
I don't even
What
know
was?
what the question. What's the question though?
Look at the title: Valentine's Day Special Top 10 Love Movies.
Oh, love movies.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
boy, that's
Valentine's Day
easy
is
as
coming up,
shit.
so this was coming, and you better not give nobody my idea. I'm dropping this on YouTube on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Ain't nobody had this idea. I've been
Mm.
had it for a while now. So yeah. We do a top 10. Y'all gonna like it, y'all gonna hate it or love it. Literally. In my 50 Cent voice. Hate it or love
Yeah,
it.
easy.
Okay.
That's easy. Well, while y'all doing y'all, I'm gonna mess around and make me one real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Mac.
So I'm gonna just stay
Go ahead.
on mute for a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. Tay,
What's
my
up?
co-host. Give him your number 10. Lay it on us. I'm dying because I didn't hear all your lists. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Well, this one is a very, very old
Oh
movie.
God. Oh God.
It's
Here she go.
way, way before I was born and you was born, of course. Uh, my top 10, believe it or not, my number 10 would be The Bride of Frankenstein.
That's not a bad way. I mean, my mom loved that one. That's funny that you say that. That
Mm-hmm.
actually, I gotta give you credit for that one. Actually, hold on. We gonna do it right. I gotta give you that. I actually, out of the Frankenstein movies, that is my favorite one.
Because, of course, Frankenstein's monster was so misunderstood,
Yes, ma'am.
very misunderstood monster. And if you was to watch this movie, all he wanted was to be with somebody that's just like him. And, his way of finding a friend is just, it was just at the same time a love story, but it was also heartbreaking. But at the end, I don't want to spoil the ending, but
No, you could say I see. I'm trying to tell you that was my mom's one of her old school movies. She probably watching my grandpa
they
when he
made
said
a
"We
monster a
belong
mate.
dead,
Yeah.
we belong dead."
Yes, yes. And
Tay didn't think I knew about that.
yeah, it was just, at the same time, to me, it was a love story, but it was also heartbreaking because, like I said, the monster was so misunderstood and all he wanted was companionship. And his way of companionship, nobody never understood it, but I just thought it was cute. I loved it. And I also, watched that like around Halloween as well. It's horror, but at the same time, it's like a romantic horror. That's just my opinion.
Great, great choice, Tay. Again, I gotta give you credit for that one. Cause I no, for real. I really, you really made me think of my mom. That was my mom. My mom was like, I love this as a kid. I
Oh,
remember I was
really?
watching it one time. Yes. She used to watch that and the Lone Ranger with my grandfather. She loved Tonto and what was the Lone Ranger's name? I
That
never
I
knew what
don't know.
his
You
name
have to
was.
ask my father for
Yeah, I
that one
never knew what
because
his name was. I never knew. I knew we all knew the Indians'
I'm
name.
not really big on Western like my dad is. I mean, I watch
That's an old
Clint
school.
Eastwood, but
Yeah,
that's my
Clint was my guy.
father's. Yeah, you would have to ask my dad that because he's big on Westerns. I don't know too much about it.
Okay. Yeah, but like I said, very good movie. Frankenstein got the abnormal brain put into him. I'm gonna just talk about Tay Tay's number 10 just to stretch the show a little bit. And you know, um, the assistant Igor, I always feel like he effed everything up. He effed
Yep.
everything up. If he would have got that normal brain, I wonder what would I always say that. I used to always say that to my mom. If he didn't break the bottle and was so clumsy, I wonder if the regular brain, instead of him using the abnormal brain, what it would have what Frankenstein would have been like. So I'ma just leave it. I'm gonna leave it there where it's at. Now my number 10 is not exactly similar. It is a fantasy. It's not really the science fiction. It's like a romance fantasy. I gotta go with Beauty and the Beast. I
Okay.
gotta go. Yeah. Tay ain't know I was coming like that. Tay ain't
No,
know
I
I was
did not
coming
know
like
you was
that.
coming like that.
Now let me explain something to y'all. Let me explain something to y'all. Now the version I grew up off of that my sisters was watching. is completely different from the original story. The original story, I mean, well, in the Disney version, Gaston was the antagonist. And that was the dude that was jealous of the bees. He always was chasing Belle. Her name actually ain't even fucking Belle in the original story. It's Beauty.
Well,
They
what the
call her
hell is it?
Beauty.
Oh,
It's
beauty.
Beauty. They call her Beauty. They don't give her a name. They just call her Beauty. You can read the original story. I can't pronounce the French guy that wrote the story. And I'm gonna interpret the original story. In the original story, you know, the dad, is he got three daughters. The two daughters are actually the antagonists, Tay. See, Tay ain't even know that. You mean her sisters? Yeah, the two older
I didn't
sisters.
know that.
It kinda is like Cinderella in a way, but only difference is those is her biological sisters, and they're the worst. They always complain about where they live at, and they dad, they don't got as much as other rich kids and stuff like that. And the youngest, who is the prettiest, what I mean, she doesn't care about stuff like that. She's not materialistic. So long story short, the dad tells the girls they got to stay in the village. He got to go somewhere, and he got to get wood and supplies and stuff to bring back. During that time, he gets lost. He ends up at the beast's castle that he doesn't know is there, picks a rose, and then it happens just like the Disney movie where he's like, "You gotta stay here because you took the rose or whatever." Da da da. And when he goes back to the village, he tells the daughters. The youngest daughter, Beauty, says that she'll take his place. She stays there for a couple of weeks with the beast. She ends up liking him. Long story short, she has to go back because she misses her dad. The beast, the sisters, actually, this is the part that messes me up. It's how you know they the antagonists in the story. Tay Tay, the sisters keep her from going back to the beast. So the beast dies of love, of a broken heart. And long story short, because right before he's about to die, she says he loves him. The curse get lifted. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that's my number 10. And in the Disney movie, which Mac know, cause Mac a old head, it don't go like that. Like she tells him that he loves him, and the curse get lifted. Cause he gets turned into a beast by a witch in the Disney movie, cause he didn't let her in the house. Now I'm telling you right now, Tay Tay, I would have been turned into a beast.
That's
Ain't no
true,
strange
but he
old
did
lady.
he did die in the cartoon too. But she
Oh,
brought
he
him
did?
back to
Okay,
life.
I don't remember. It been a
She
minute.
brought
It
him
been a
back to
minute.
life, but she brought him back to
Okay,
life
okay, okay,
when
okay. See,
she.
Mac is like my older brother and sister's age, so he remembers it more because I was always watching it with them, so he remember it more than I do. Okay, I didn't realize that. But see, Mac in the Disney movie, it was because he didn't let the old enchantress. She looked like an old lady. You know what I mean? And she was really testing him. He didn't know that. Would you keep it real, Mac? Before I get to me and take it to our number 9, would you have let that old lady in the rain? Maybe you would have. Maybe you got Southern hospitality. Would you have let an old strange lady in your house? I need to know that. Not you, Tay. This is a God thing. I need to know from Mac point of view. Would you have let her in your house? Stay ready. Oh my God, Mac ain't even there.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I was talking. I thought I was. I'm like, you can't hear me. But then I
Nah.
look. I'm on mute. Okay, it depends. Is she black or white?
You know that Enchantress. You know Enchantress ain't black. You know
No, is
you
she?
know
I'm
you
not
know
letting.
we
I'm
ain't
not.
deceiving
But
nobody
hold
in the
on.
black community. What
But
you
you
see
know
is
the
what you
reason. The
get.
reason I
What?
asked
What
that
you
because
see
you
is
know.
what
Hold
you
on.
get, especially
No,
if it's
fuck
a light
this.
skinned girl.
Wow.
She gonna tell you,
Hey,
Uh,
let
Tay
me in
Tay
his
Tay
holy
house.
Tay.
shit. Holy
Look,
shit.
he know you
Yes.
gotta ask that question because the
Yes.
reason you ask that
Yes.
question is because black people do voodoo, and you know if it's a black woman, we
That's
gonna
a
let her in the
fact.
house.
That's a fact.
But if
That's
it's
a
a
fact. If
white
it's an
woman,
old
you ain't
Haitian lady, I ain't
you
letting her in.
barely
No offense,
yeah.
y'all. No
And she
offense.
and if it's a white lady, she barely on your porch.
Well, I'm different. First of all, I ain't letting no motherfucker in.
I'm from the country, so it's a little different.
Mm.
That's why I was trying to say. I think where me and Tay Tay is from, all
It's
those
different.
guys, I'm telling you,
Nah,
all those guys in New York,
you
they
gotta give
are
me a
lying. They
reason.
would have been turned into beasts on the spot.
I'm
They
sorry.
would have failed. I think I'm being real with you, Mac.
I live out in the
I would
hood.
have failed.
No, I would have failed because
Black, white,
you ain't
Spanish.
getting it up in this piece.
Yeah, yeah, because especially because of the pandemic, maybe before the pandemic, I might have been the nice guy. But in this case, I gotta say it in my Floyd Mayweather voice. I chose to be the bad guy. All right, let's
Yeah.
go to our number 9.
Hey, well,
Let's
let
go
me.
for.
Can I get my number 10?
Oh yeah, go
I
get
can get
your
my
number
number
10. I'm
10.
sorry, Mac.
So,
Go ahead,
so
man.
my number 10 ain't like y'all. I didn't do horror movies, but I do have an honorable mention. If y'all do want to do horror movie, would be Edward Scissorhands. But
That was a good
my
one.
number
I
10.
didn't think of that one.
I know
Edward Scissorhand, that was a good one. Go ahead.
Edward Scissorhands was a damn good one. She fell in love with it. But
Yeah.
my number 10 is Queen and Slim. Even though it's a newer
Nah,
movie,
I was
it
thinking that. Don't feel bad. I thought of that.
no,
It just didn't have
I love,
no.
bro. That no bullshit. Me watching that movie, I felt something. I damn, nah, fuck that. I did. I shed a tear watching that movie,
Nah, bro, you ain't
and that's
wrong.
why it had to be on my list in some kind of capacity because that was man. It's so good that I can't go back and watch it because it's like I got an emotional attachment to it, and that's from the jump, even from they met on a date and it was a bad date, like it wasn't even a good date.
Yes, yes.
They was for
It
the
was realistic how they did it.
yeah, and then they got pulled over and the shit just started from there, and it was like man, Bonnie the remake of Bonnie and Clyde
Me and
all over
Clyde,
again.
yup. Tay, you gotta watch that, Tay. That is
Oh,
a
that
good
sounds
one.
interesting. I gotta watch that.
Bro,
Yo,
I swear to God, I love
that's
it.
with the
That is
homie that played Fred Hampton
yeah.
in the English dude that played Fred Hampton in the Judas and the Black Messiah movie.
No, he's
He
not English. He's not English.
Yeah, he is. He from the
Oh,
UK. Yes, he is, brother. He
hold on, wait.
definitely English,
No,
bro.
no,
You
no.
better
Yeah,
start
you're right. You're
watching
right. Hold
these
on, wait,
dudes.
wait, 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 wait. You're right. You're right. I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the
You
other
better start
kid.
watching these dudes. I watch all of their
Yeah, you're
interviews
right.
now
You're right. He
because he
is
was the
English.
one that fooled me the most. I said, "Oh, now I'm watching everybody. I'm not caping for nobody that I don't hear no American accent."
You're right. He is English because I like his movies. And yeah, I forgot. What's his goddamn name?
I forgot his name.
Daniel Kaluuya. Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah, there you go.
Daniel
There you
Kaluuya.
go.
He is English. Yeah,
He
that's
a
my
Tyson
fault. Yeah.
Fury fan. I'm just letting you know.
Well,
So.
he's from England. He's supposed to be. Shit.
Wow.
Okay, that was a good one, Mac. I like that one. Is relatively new. Make sure y'all watch Queen and Slim. Mac is
Definitely
completely
got.
right about that. I
I'm
caught
telling
that
you.
one by accident just because I like the Daniel dude. I kind of like
Matter of
how he
fact,
did.
you
Yeah,
know
go
what's
ahead.
crazy? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, bro. I watched that movie for the first time 2 years ago on Valentine's Day.
You know what? I might watch that
Wow.
on Valentine's Day because I only watched it when it came out. I haven't watched it again. You know what I mean? Since then, I'm not gonna lie. Judas and the Black Messiah, I watched like 3 or 4 times. But
Man, I done watched it twice. I can't watch it no more. Those movies starting to get like traumatizing to me, and
yes, yeah,
like
yeah,
so I can
I
only
get
watch
you.
them like 1 or 2 times. But that
I
Queen and
got you.
Slim movie, oh my god, that shit! And I guarantee y'all gonna enjoy that movie, and it's gonna touch you. So just be prepared.
Um, that was a great choice. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me do it for Mac one time. Great choice. Everybody's number 10. I'm not mad at. Let's go to number 9. Tay Tay, who we
Okay,
got?
my number 9 is another romantic horror, and it would be like Jack Nicholson Wolf. I love that movie Wolf. To me, is it got horror, but it's also got romance in it as well. It's about this publisher that he gets bitten by a wolf. He got fired from his job. His wife cheated on him, and he started to notice that he was going through changes. And he falls in love with this girl from the guy that is what is it, the boss, the place that he worked at that he got fired with. He falls in love with the boss's daughter, and Michelle Pfeiffer's in it, and he ends up hooking up with her. And it to me, it has horror in it, but at the same time, it has romance in it. I love it, and it's something you guys should watch. And it's just
Say
to
the
me,
name of it again, Tay.
well, it's called Wolf with
Okay.
Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer. I loved it. I went to the movies to go see this. Very good. You guys
When did
might
this
not
come
be.
out?
It came out in the '90s. You guys might not be impressed with the transformation. I really wasn't, but I just like it. It reminds me of the Wolfman, like like the Lon Chaney version, but it's actually good. I love it. That's my number 9, Wolf.
Mac, are you ready for your number 9? I gotta watch that, Tay, because I never actually watched that one, so I definitely.
It's good. It's
Man,
good.
I done made my whole list. I'm ready for the whole thing. What you
Damn,
need?
already?
Nah, we going. Yeah,
Yeah, my
yeah,
whole
yeah.
list. I can send it to y'all.
He said you ain't gotta get ready if you
Yeah,
stay
matter of
ready.
fact,
Damn, you
I'm gonna
stay
send it to all
ready.
y'all so y'all know.
Okay,
Huh? Yeah, you damn right. I'm a movie head.
okay.
Give us your number 9.
So my number 9 is Inkwell. I don't know if y'all know about that movie, but I
Okay.
love it. That's one of my favorite
Oh, I never
movies.
seen
And
that.
you've never seen Inkwell?
No, I
Me
have
either.
not.
Me either. Who's
Oh
in it?
man, it's
Explain.
all right. So let me explain y'all Inkwell. Inkwell actually it's a good movie. It has Jada Pinkett in it. It has what's my boy Lorenz Tate in it. It's got Morris Chestnut. It has Dwayne Morton, AJ Johnson, Suzanne Douglas. Who else is in that movie that y'all might know? Um, damn, it's who else in that movie? It's somebody else in that movie. I can't think of it right now, but it's one of those movies. So Lorenz Tate plays a kid in this movie. This movie came out probably. I know I was young when this movie came out. It came out in the early '90s, so I was young. But Lorenz Tate played a kid in this movie. Y'all know Lorenz Tate is short, so it was able to play a movie, and he fell in love with this, with this girl. He was trying to holler at this girl. She was, this was Jada Pinkett. She was playing a younger girl in this movie too. He's shooting his shot. He trying to holler. He's spending a lot of time with her, but at the same time, he's doing stuff for this older lady. They end up messing around, and he fell in love with both of them. But he ended up losing his virginity to the older lady, while Jada Pinkett ended up messing with some dude, but he was still chasing her around, falling in love with her. And the crazy part about this whole movie was they were just him and his family was just in town visiting for the summer. So this was like one of those summertime movies. You really, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's one of those. It's a rom com drama because when he peeked through the window and saw Jada Pinkett messing with his friend or his cousin or something. Can't remember, but and he ran off crying, went out to the woods, you know what I'm saying, to the beach, not the woods, but went out to the beach and was like this and that. That's when he went to the older woman and he lost his virginity. Y'all got to go watch that movie. It's a great movie. No bullshit. It's one of my favorite movies, and I might watch it tonight.
Well, you heard him. What? Inkwell?
Inkwell, yes.
Okay, Inkwell. Y'all heard it. You know what I'm
And
saying?
this,
I never. Yeah, go
I,
ahead.
I think, matter of fact, just go watch it. And Tay, I'm surprised you haven't seen this movie.
No, I haven't seen it. I'm dead serious.
Hey, Google it.
I
Y'all
just might
share the
have to check
room.
it out.
Y'all share the room.
I
Share the room.
promise. It came out in 1994. It came out in 1994, and the character that I was thinking about was Glenn Thurman and Joe Morton. They in the movie.
Okay.
Vanessa Bell Calloway, Marcus Redmond, Phyllis Yvonne Stickney. It's got a nice cast, so y'all go check this movie out.
Y'all heard him. Man, we got some good ones, man. That's Stay Ready's number 9. Wolf is
So
Taze, and
y'all already know where I'm
Inkwell
coming
is
with these
number 9.
movies. Then
I guess it's time for my number 9. And they gonna be like, Ack, what you know about this? This is that and the third. But it's literally it's the Uptown 10. West Side Story. Y'all know.
oh
Oh
man,
my
Y'all
God.
know.
oh dog.
Wait a
Y'all
minute.
know.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. I don't
Y'all
know why I didn't
know.
even think about that shit. And I got the
Y'all
movie sitting
know
right here.
better.
I'm sitting up here looking at it right now. I got it. West Side Story.
Y'all know better. Y'all know better.
I'm
Y'all know
holding it
actors
right
was in
now in my hand.
Manhattan.
My
Y'all
boy said
know we
West
was.
Side
You
Story.
know I'm Dr.
That was a good
Manhattan.
one,
For
dog.
real.
Hey,
What?
no
For real.
bullshit.
You know I'm Dr. Manhattan. For real. I'm about to run with that now.
I wanted, I was, bro. I wanted to do a
Maria, Maria.
I
my.
have
West
that
Side Story.
movie. Is I'm
You shouldn't have
holding
took
it
it off.
right now. I'm holding it right now.
I'm
I
so
have
proud
it.
of you. That's real New York.
That
That's
is a
real New York
classic.
stuff right now.
That
It
is
is a
That's
a
good
real.
movie.
We
I haven't
classic.
getting
seen that
on
movie
some
in years.
real New York stuff right now, ladies and gentlemen. It
OMG.
don't certain movies like The Warriors and West Side Story is deep. It don't matter how old you are. You could be 19. I bet you a 19-year-old from New York they know about that. That and the Warriors. It's just certain things that's just cultural where you from. You know what I mean?
I
And
should watch this shit now.
The West Side Story, that is one of matter of fact, I gotta give myself a round of applause for that.
Oh,
I do. I do because
Oh wait,
it it revolutionized a
I
lot of
got,
stuff in New York, and it really showed that we a mixed pot. And it
I,
also gave you that vibe of the two families, like the Capulets and Montesquieu's. Oh, they didn't think I was
yes.
articulate. They didn't think I was articulate, Tay Tay. They didn't know I had
Oh,
drama class.
please.
They didn't know that. They didn't know that. You know, they just thought I was always
damn.
banging them
I
up.
just thought, hey, you just said that, and I just thought about another movie that's not on my list. It got to be on my list, so I'm gonna say
Yo,
something
Go
else.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
oh,
Oh no, I just thought about it. So damn,
yo, he got me with
it's got
that.
to.
Oh, yes, that is a
Oh,
classic, man.
I can't take none of these
Thank
off,
you, thank
man.
you, thank you,
But this
ladies and
movie got to be
gentlemen.
there.
Thank you.
Oh,
You know
Straight
what?
up
Fuck
love
it.
story too.
No, I'm
Two
gonna leave it on here.
two rival gang families type, you know,
Damn.
and that's
Fuck
how
it.
you know a girl is bad when you willing to risk it all,
I'm gonna just tell y'all. I'm gonna just tell you the movie I was
and you
thinking
really
about
like her.
was Romeo Must Die, but I didn't put it on there. I'm gonna leave it off
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
because my
We
list
all
is
yeah.
too strong. I can't.
Yeah. I ain't mad at you. You had to work with what you could work with. But West
Yeah.
Side Story's my number 9. Wolf is Tay Tay's number 9, and Inkwell is Mac's number 9. So now we're gonna go to our number 8s. Mac, I actually want to start with you with the number 8.
My number 8. So, damn it, I'm upset because they sent me the wrong size shoe. Um, but I'm sorry. I ordered some shoes and they sent me the wrong size. So. But my number 8 is a great one. It's a classic movie. This got to be on this somebody's list. It's Coming to America.
Mm,
okay, okay.
And
I ain't
and
mad
and
at
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Shout out
y'all
to
know who
Queens. Shout out to
Huh?
Queens.
They sent,
Shout out to Queens.
Eddie Murphy came to America to find his queen, and he did.
In
The
Queens.
storyline for the movie, yeah, in Queens, and the storyline for the movie, the original, not part two. Part two, he kind of, yeah, he fucked it up. But in the original, the way the storyline was, because it was such a great storyline, him going through, he found his queen. He did everything he could to get her. He got her, started taking her out, fell in love. They kind of split up. He thought he lost her, and then the wedding day, when he flipped that veil over, thinking that he was going to have to marry this girl that was marry A.J. Johnson. Matter of fact, thinking that he was going to have to marry, and then no, it wasn't A.J. Johnson. That was another lady, but she was hopping on one leg. It wasn't the same one. It was baby girl, and look, they made it all the way to Coming to America Part Two.
And I never still ain't get to see that.
Don't
Still
watch
ain't get
Part
to
Two.
see part
Don't
two.
watch Part Two.
No,
Wait
Okay,
till
okay,
don't.
Part Two.
good.
No.
Okay, good, good.
Trash.
Okay, okay,
Major
good. Cause
trash.
that's another New York movie that, like
Yeah,
I said,
but that one is trash.
you could be 30 or you could be 19. You know about it. You know what I'm saying? You know about it. So that's another one of those like movies that like it moves through the generations.
Yeah, and that's why I had to. It had to be there because that's a top black movie in that's a top all time black movie that's gonna be on the black movie list.
And look, let me tell you, Mac. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Movies like Warriors, uh, 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 West Side Story, and what you just named, Coming to America. Don't think New York people take pride in that, man. That is based, over there, especially the movie The Warriors. You know what I mean? Because that's one of those movies where it really does move through the generations. You know what I'm saying? So, good choice, Mac. Good choice.
Yeah.
Good number 8 choice. Tay Tay, your turn.
My number 8 would be Under the Cherry Moon with Prince. I
Damn, I gotta
loved
see that one. I can't picture Prince in the
this.
movie. That's how I
No,
know I'm
this
not as old as I be thinking.
this movie is so good. It's in black and white, of course, and of course Prince directed this movie. He plays this gold digging gigolo that goes around preying on rich women, and he uses these women for their money, of course. So him and his partner had a bet with this one woman. She was very rich, and he said to Prince, like, listen, if you could get some money off of this girl, and we could go half and half. But Prince tried to pursue this woman, and they ended up being together. But he at first was trying to use her for her money, but he ends up falling in love with this woman. Like, he really likes this girl, and he couldn't find himself using her. And actually, she falls in love with him, and he ends up dying over her. This is a good movie. It's funny, and it's so good. I like it because Prince. You have to watch it. It's good. He's just this gold digging gigolo that goes around doing that to women, and I guess he never expected to fall in love with this one woman. So he ends up falling in love with her, and they ended up falling in love with each other. His father didn't approve of that. They tried to run off, elope to get married, but her father ends up shooting him, and he ends up dying. But it's good. Under
Oh,
the
I gotta
cherry
bang the
moon.
gavel. Really?
Yes,
Really? They
yes,
shot Prince? I
yes,
gotta
they
bang the
did.
gavel.
Yes, they
You don't
did.
shoot Purple Rain. Hell
Well,
no.
I mean, they
You ain't getting
tried
away
so
with that.
hard to run
Y'all ain't
away,
getting away with that.
and his father,
That's like Sean Connery getting killed
sorry.
in the movie. Sean Connery never been killed in the movie. So when he got killed in Untouchables, he didn't understand.
Yeah. Nah, but I mean, he was just going around here using these girls. But he ends up falling in love with one girl that he was trying. They end up falling in love with each other. But it's a good movie though. It's good. Prince directed this movie. It's in black and white, but it's good. It's a good movie. Y'all should check it out.
Okay, okay. So we got Max number 8, Tay Tay's number 8. Now we're gonna go to my number 8. My number 8 was Bram Stoker's Dracula. Oh
Oh my
man.
gosh! You
Oh, don't do it,
what?
Tay. Don't do it.
Nah. Go
We
ahead.
talking about it because you want to do all this
Damn
horror,
it!
fantasy shit, light skin. Now I gotta do it. Now I gotta do it.
You actually
So
took mines. Go ahead.
Dracula is my favorite. Like when it come to like the Wolf Man and Frankenstein, and you want to throw all of those type of characters. Dracula is my
Damn, you
favorite.
took mines.
Dracula could penetrate your girl's gaze, use it against her, make her fall in love with him. He got so much stuff he could do. It ain't even fair. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the vampire that sunlight, when it hits him, he's gonna disintegrate. That doesn't happen. He's one of the first. So that doesn't happen. His powers do get weaker in the daytime in the real book, but he don't disintegrate. So Dracula, not only is he powerful, he's really a lover. Ultimately, when he, makes the girls succumb to his bites, they basically become part of him and his. So always loved Dracula. He was very conniving, sneaky guy, but I feel like in a good way because he had been dead for so long and then just got woken up to a whole new world and a whole new, you know, time period kind of for him. So I love how he has the castle. You know, I believe his origin. He's Romanian. I believe. I believe. I believe. Yeah. So, always loved the character of Dracula, man, and I always thought that was messed up how he took homeboy wife. I always thought that was messed up how he made her fall in love with him, and it was always a sad thing, But it was a great story nonetheless. It's ultimately a love story. So Dracula's my number 8. Y'all got any comments on my number 8? Y'all can say.
No, that was a good movie. I've actually, it's been a while since I've seen it, but that's actually a good movie.
Tay Tay, you guys, you had something to say. What happened?
That was my number 7.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Bram Stoker's Dracula, and
Okay,
I got
okay,
that. I got that right here.
okay. Go ahead, go ahead. You lead us into the number 7. Go ahead, talk about
That was it. Bram Stoker's Dracula.
it. See,
That
great
was
minds.
it.
And let me tell y'all, I did that purposely. I did not tell Tay Tay my list. Tay, did I tell you my list?
No,
She
no.
does not know my. I didn't tell her not one because I told her I wanted to surprise her. Oh, heck, you young, you don't know this. Oh, you don't know that.
I take.
So,
Okay,
and I picked
okay,
a lot
okay,
of old
okay.
movies. That's how you
Oh
know.
my
I was like
goodness.
Mac. Me and Mac is damn near the same person because we was probably young boys chilling around people way older than us that we had no business
I really
chilling
was.
around. Yeah,
That's
me
how.
too.
That's
And
how I
they
got my
always used to
nickname.
tell me, they'll tell you on my block. We used to always tell Act, yo, leave, bro. What are you doing?
That's
Like
how I got
after
my
the boxing
nickname,
gym,
boss.
they would tell you that, or basketball, they would tell you that. Like they would be like, leave. Like, what are you doing here, bro? You ain't old. Like, get out of here. Always that guy. What's your number 7, Mac?
All right. So this is a movie that neither one of y'all probably know, and this is not a black movie. I don't think it's anybody black in this movie, but it's one of my favorite movies growing up. Is One Crazy Summer. It was
That
out of
sounds
what?
so
Why
familiar,
that movie
bro.
sound familiar?
Yeah, yo, like that movie. Who's in it? Who's in it?
Demi Demi Moore.
Oh shoot, that was a young Demi Moore.
So this was around the '80s time, and no
Oh
bullshit.
yeah, that was a young Demi
This
Moore
this
then.
is this is the '80s movie. So I had a lot of favorite '80s movies back there, from Weird Science to, and this is I just picked one of them because I couldn't pick all of them. So you had Weird Science, you had Nerds, you had, and Nerds are rom coms too. Crazy as it sounds. So was Weird Science. So was one of my favorite fucking movies, The Breakfast Club. But The Breakfast Club wasn't all the way a love story until the end. They didn't really do nothing until the end. So that's why if we wanted to do a true rom com, I wanted to pick one Crazy Summer. One Crazy Summer had John Cusack, Demi Moore, Bobcat Goldthwait, Curtis Armstrong. You know what I'm saying? It was a star studded movie. You know, back with the teen actors and everything. And it was basically Demi Moore was a artist in the movie, and this was after they graduated high school. She was going to art school. I think John Cusack was a basketball player, but he was getting bullied throughout the movie by these guys that was in his boating club and shit like this. But they were all, I think this is like in California or something. But they, man, it was John Cusack and Demi Moore fell in love, and they was kind of dating and trying to date throughout the movie. And man, the the bullies in the movie were rich kids, so they kind of used their money to kind of push push over everybody. And they wanted to make Demi Moore fall in love with the rich kid, but she didn't want him. She wanted John Cusack, so they was bullying him to try to embarrass him in front of her and things like that. Bobcat was John Cusack's friend in the movie, so y'all go check that movie out. I promise you, it's a great. It's older movie, so you're not gonna get the same effect as I did growing up watching it. But it's still a good movie to go back and watch because this is when John Cusack was a teen. These are when they're teens, when they're young, young.
Oh, good choice. I feel like Tay Tay, I agree with you. I feel like I seen that movie with like my
That
mom's
sounds
one
good.
of my older sisters and brothers. They probably would know. They'd be like, "Oh, I know what he's talking about."
Hmm. I
They
guarantee you they
probably,
know.
yeah, they probably be like, "I know exactly
If they
what
if
movie
they
he's
if
talking
they
about."
late
Probably my
'70s,
brother Jeffrey weird ass. He probably
see
like, "I
Tay
know
Tay. I'm
exactly what
surprised.
movie."
I'm surprised Tay Tay don't know because she ain't that far older than me.
No,
Yeah, I
I've
know.
heard of the movie One Crazy Summer, but I never really paid attention to it. I love my '80s movies like 16 Candles,
Yeah,
Mannequin, what
Mannequin. Man, I forgot about. I love that movie.
Mannequin, uh, Pretty in Pink.
Mm.
You know, the '80s classic movies you can't go wrong. 3 O'clock High, you know, it was the
My
shit.
my bad, Mac. I was supposed to moderate you off a rip. Nah,
Oh, it's all
I
good.
already know Tay. Tay is big on that, cause Tay had the nerve before we get to before I get to my number seven. Tay had the nerve to be mad when I interview Oddfella on the listening session about me bringing up Eve. Tay, you
Oh
gonna
boy,
stop that?
here we go.
You
You
gonna
said
stop
that
your
she was an
mess?
MC, okay? She is not an
I did not.
MC.
I ain't say that. I didn't say that. I said she was marketable. She was a good artist all around. That's what I said. Go back
Okay,
and
don't
listen
make
to
me
it.
have to bang my gavel now. Oh, by the way, Mac, I have a gavel.
Oh, you got a gavel now?
Yes, I do.
I'm mad. I'm mad, Mac. I'm mad.
Why?
She ain't even because first of all, I'm the all father when
Because
it
I
comes to
got
this
tired of him banging
damn
the gavel
gavel.
on me. So I said, well, damn this. I'm going to order a gavel, and every time he messes up, I'm going to bang that shit on him.
Good idea.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know right now before I oath you into this gavel stuff. I'm gonna tell you like Odin told Thor. It's a tool to build, or it's a tool to destroy. Use it wisely. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be banging it. Be
Hmm.
banging it.
You know, when I correct your ass, I'm gonna bang it.
Okay, my number 7, y'all probably seen it, is The Best Man. Easy work.
The
Hey,
Easy
best
work.
man.
you know
Easy
what's
work.
funny? Oh, it's on my list. Hey, Best Man is on my list, but I can't tell you where it's at.
Okay. Damn, yo. That's crazy, yo. Great minds think alike. Tay got something that I put on my list, and then you got something I put on my list. Y'all all done seen it. Make sure, actually, give it a rewatch. I want y'all to do nothing but watch love movies going into Valentine's Day. It's
Yeah.
going to get you molded. Like we say in the gym. You know what I
Molded
mean? You
to
got to be
what?
molded. Molded.
To what?
Molded is like
To
you
what?
fully focused. You got lit. Tay, I
Focus
don't
on
know.
what?
Certain people got significant others,
I
and they
don't.
trying to do stuff.
Me neither, Tay. Me neither.
So what I
Oh
got to
God,
focus
Mac
on?
made sure he said that. You see, Mac
I'm
always
just letting y'all
on the
know.
hunt.
Yeah,
Mac always
I'm
on the
letting him
hunt.
know. He talk about listen, I don't got no significant other, so what that is
I didn't
pertaining to?
say y'all. That's why we doing the Valentine's Day special for the people that do. We want y'all to watch these
Cut it
movies,
out.
y'all. We want y'all to watch these movies with y'all significant others. Don't let them be
Next.
haters. Um, Number 6. Oh, usual suspect 6. So this one is important. Make sure y'all pick right. Tay Tay, my co-host. What is your number 6,
I
Queen?
got The Princess Bride. This is an old classic 80 movie.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Yes,
No,
I
she
did.
didn't. No, she didn't. My
I
mama
remember
would have
this
been proud.
movie. I loved this movie when I was a kid. You know, it's about this peasant girl. She is arranged to marry the prince, but she does not want to marry the prince because she ends up falling in love with another peasant called Wesley. And when the prince finds out, he sends his goons to go and try to kill Wesley. she he tries to prevent them from being together, but it doesn't work. But this movie is so good. I love it. It's so cute. I always thought it was cute when I was a little girl. Have you guys seen it?
I have seen it, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, because like she is not in love with the prince at all. She's in love with Wesley, and he's a peasant as well. So when the prince find out, he got mad and was trying to kill him. So it didn't work. They end up being together. So I love this movie, The Princess Bride.
That was a good movie. That was a good pick. Good pick. Good number 6. Stay ready, boxing.
So
Your
when I was talking
hyenas.
about when I was talking about the '80s movies, I didn't say this movie specifically. And I'm gonna name a couple of more '80s movies. You know that around my time when I was growing up, you had what Ferris Bueller Days Off, which could be a love story.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
the Goonies,
Oh, okay.
Say Anything. You know what
Shout out to
I'm
Mama Fratelli.
saying? Hey, what was that
She's
movie
crazy.
Jim Carrey was in when he was the vampire? I
One
can't remember the
spitting
name of that movie. Yeah, One
with
Spitting. That
Lauren
was
Hutton.
another. Yeah, that's another one that
I
we could
never
have named,
seen
but I
that
didn't
one.
go there.
I never.
Go watch it. That's that's his very first acting gig,
Yes, that's the
and he was
only
the star of,
one that he was
and that was
serious in.
yes, and he was the star of the movie.
Nah, he was
But
serious in that one. What was that one where he lost Eternal
the
Sunshine?
number, no, fuck that. The number 23.
He was
He was serious
serious
in
in
the number
that. He
23.
was serious in Eternal Sunshine.
Was?
He was
Oh,
too
okay.
serious in Eternal Sunshine to where
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, damn, that's Jim Carrey. I was little though.
So, but oh, my number 6 movie is The Lost Boys.
Lost Boys?
That's The Lost Boys. So y'all, if y'all look at the movie, y'all forget that it is a romantic story because
Really?
the girl he fell in love with is the reason he became a vampire. Remember, but he never fully turned to a vampire. And throughout the whole movie, he was getting closer and closer to her and her son. to where even at the end of the movie when they killed the main the
Head vampire.
the head vampire, they end up being together with the son.
I never thought about it that
She was
way.
the whole reason that he turned, chasing after some ass, and
You
he was in the
right.
cave with her the whole time.
You right, because if it wasn't for Star,
That's her name, Star. Yeah, if it
yeah,
wasn't for Star,
he
he
fu-
wouldn't have
he
never.
f- she f- yeah, she fucked him up. Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
So you right. And he should have listened to his brother, because I think his brother was telling him, like,
His brother,
was like, why are you chasing after that girl?
and the whole time his brother was telling them they were vampires.
Yep. Well, you know what pussy does to a man.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, and it did it to him. Probably would have did it to me too, because I ain't gonna lie, Star was crazy.
Oh
That's why some
shit.
of the greatest empires. That's why some of the greatest empires done fell
Hmm.
because of a woman. And y'all don't even know. You
Excuse
be
you.
thinking these dudes is
Excuse
powerful men.
y'all.
No offense, light skin.
And I'm light skinned too. Him and this light skin shit. Oh my gosh.
Um, that both of y'all had good number sixes. Shout out to the usual suspect 6.com. Make sure
Hmm.
y'all shop usual suspect 6.com because you fit the description.
No doubt.
That's
I'm
my new
waiting for my
commercial.
package to come in though. I ordered your hoodie, and I also got a doctor shirt. I gotta get something from
You got
Stay
the A
Ready.
Train hoodie. You got the A
Yes,
Train
I
hoodie.
do. Yep,
Last stop, Far Rock.
that's right.
Um, my number six is an old school one. I shouldn't know nothing about, but the brother is from New York that starred in it. If you from New York, you know what I mean, you're tied to me. Black, white, whatever. Humphrey Bogart and Casablanca and Ingrid Bergman.
Ooh.
Y'all don't know nothing.
Oh man.
Y'all know
I,
nothing about that.
I know about it, but I don't know about it too.
Yo, that is a damn yo. I gotta give even for, and I don't even like black or white movies, but there's certain people from that era that I could watch because they're very charismatic, and that if you think about it, the '30s really is the first generation of actors because that's when like the late '20s because that's when the mics started. We started being able to hear people. We wasn't just watching the movies and reading the subtitles like the first Dracula, the very, very, very first one. So, I always like to see them do their things. Like I said, that was a great movie. Uh, it was to me, it was a love story, but it was about sacrifice. Because the dude Rick, who was Humphrey Bogart, I forgot who Ingrid Bergman what her name was in the movie. She was really in love, but she was with her husband because she was trying to escape the camps, the concentration camps that they had. You know, this was around Holocaust times, like World War II times. So he ends up getting her and her husband out of there, knowing that he's really in love with her, Humphrey Bogart. And I just thought that was like the ultimate sacrifice. That was like one of the ultimate love stories to me. So make sure, if you gotta, if you, like I said, this is about love. Make sure y'all go watch Casablanca. That is a great, great love movie. Shout out to my
Wow.
mom's Harrietta for putting
I'm
me on
shocked
with that
at.
movie. That is a great,
I'm
great movie.
shocked you
Yeah,
picked that
yeah,
movie
yeah. I
too.
told you I was gonna surprise you.
Oh, you
I
Oh,
told
I
you it's
did.
got
like my right
I
hand
do
and left hook.
I got a
It's
surprise
foreign.
in
I
there for
told you I was
y'all.
gonna surprise
I got a surprise in there for y'all, but it ain't
Oh
like that.
boy.
you. Come on, Mac can't even go that back. Mac can't even
You
go that
hear
old
him?
school for y'all.
I heard him.
Oh my goodness.
It's only number six though. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
it's. It's only number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Something like. All right, let's get into our number 5s. Now we getting into our top 5. We got to get ready to go watch our brother Marlon So Icy Sims,
Oh,
man.
oh, okay.
In a little bit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
So
yeah.
around like 9:30 ish.
Okay.
So Mac, let me hear your number 5.
Poetic justice, champ.
Good.
Poetic justice.
I'm kind of mad. I didn't think of
Uh,
that. I
I don't know
didn't think of that. Good one.
how you not
Good
think of
one.
Janet. How you not think of Janet
Yeah,
Jackson
you're
and
right. And
Tupac?
it's
I'm
crazy
going
Love
on
because
mute.
Tay
Jones.
said she got somebody for me that looked like Janet. I said, where
More
Janet
like
at?
Freddie
Where
Jackson.
Janet
Man,
at?
Miss Janet,
A
dog.
night nurse that
You
looked like
tripping.
Janet? Are you crazy? Where is she at?
Oh, I meant to say Freddie Jackson.
Oh, no, you did.
I'm
See?
just
I'm banging. Now I'm banging the gavel. I don't care, y'all. I'm banging the gavel.
Oh, here we
Gotta bang
go.
the
Here we
gavel on you,
go.
Tay. You said Janet. You said Janet. Go ahead. Go ahead, though, Mac.
I really don't even
Talk
have to
about it.
explain this movie.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
you're
Nah,
right.
you
I'm sure
don't even
everybody.
have
That's
to.
like
That is
this
a
one.
love story for real.
Yes,
hold on. I gotta give it to him. Hold on. Where we at?
Yes.
yes.
Gotta give him that one. That was a good one. I didn't even think of that one. That definitely should have. Damn. Good one, Mac.
Yeah.
Tay, you're number 5.
My number 5, I don't know whether y'all seen this movie or not. Roxanne
Of course, you're gonna
with
pick a
Steve Martin.
movie. Roxanne, Roxanne.
I
No,
know
not no no
Roxanne.
no no
She
no.
said, not Roxanne
Roxanne.
Yeah,
Shante.
Roxanne. No, but the Roxanne movie she talking about is an old movie. And it is a
It's,
good movie.
yes,
I'm surprised I didn't think about it, but
Roxanne. Y'all know because it's about Steve Martin. He has this huge
yes,
ass nose.
yes,
And he wasn't getting no women or anything like that, but he falls in love with a woman named Roxanne. Actually,
hmm
the play is where Roxanne is really the guy with the big nose, but they reversed it. Roxanne is the woman. So he ends up falling in love with Roxanne. Roxanne is played by Daryl Hannah. Like none
yep.
of y'all never seen this movie, Roxanne?
I just told you I seen it.
Yeah.
I know
Oh, you did?
Roxanne.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm a Steve Martin fan. I love Steve
Yes,
Martin
I love
movies.
Steve Martin.
And just so y'all know, Damon Wayans is in this movie. Yeah,
Yep.
I just
Oh,
seen
Yes,
the
he
wow.
preview.
is. It's a
Yeah,
fireman. Yes.
Damon Wayans was in a lot of the movies back then,
Yes.
bro. He
You
was
are right.
definitely here. He was he only had small scenes, but he was in a lot of the movies back
You are correct.
then. Yeah,
I thought that was the cutest movie. I got Roxanne. It's cute.
great movie.
Y'all share the room. Y'all share the room.
All right.
Um, my number 5. So Mac went. Tay went. My number 5 is how Stella got her groove back.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. I love me some Angela Bassett.
You know,
Love me
what
some.
you said, Angela
Even
Bassett.
Angela Bassett in Wakanda. She is the only reason I was in tune with the movie. My sister was crying.
I
Because
actually,
when they killed her in the
Oh
movie,
my
I
god.
say,
went bananas.
Well,
I
Whoopi
I didn't even
Goldberg.
actually,
watch.
Was Whoopi Goldberg in this movie?
no,
No.
I could have sworn she
And how,
was.
no,
I don't know.
nah.
no. Yes, she was. She was the best
She
friend.
was?
I
She
thought
was the
so.
best
Whoopi
friend.
was in that movie. Yeah.
Oh, you talk
She was
about
in the movie.
how, oh, my bad, I'm confusing the movie. You talk about Stella got her group back.
Yeah, she was the
Yeah,
best
she
friend.
was. Yeah. See, I'm confusing because I was shifting from how they killed the. I was telling you how I love Angela Bassett. I used to always, even though I ain't really like her getting hit in What's Love Got to Do with It. I always watched it because I always loved Angela Bassett in it. When I was really little. So yeah, man, I loved how Stella got her group back. Tay Diggs in it, young dude, you know, getting at an older woman, and I ain't gonna lie, she didn't even look 40 in that. Was she supposed to be like 40 in that?
Man, listen, she black. Black don't crack, okay?
You know what I'm saying? So I love that movie, man. Definitely a great movie. Let me give myself a hand clap for that, cause that's baby girl right there. Oh, let's go to number four. Let's go to number four. Let's move through. Tay Tay.
Now, I know this is a movie that you guys had to see. My number four is Dirty Dancing.
No,
Yeah,
she
I've seen that
didn't.
movie.
No, she didn't.
Yes,
That's a
No,
great
she
movie.
didn't.
Dirty
There you
Dancing, and I'm
go.
not explaining this movie.
I know.
It's
You don't have to.
You don't have
Dirty
it's
Dancing,
it's
hands down.
subliminal.
Y'all know. Dirty Dancing. Yes.
See,
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Yes. Dirty Dancing is my four.
Even that soundtrack was fire.
Yes.
Even that soundtrack
I'm trying to tell
was
y'all.
fire. It got Denise Williams on that soundtrack. Um, that yeah, good. Actually, Tay, you know what? I gotta give it to you. That was a
Give
good
me my
movie.
hand clap.
I can't even be a hater right
you
now.
can.
Nah, that was a good one. That was a good one. What's your number four?
Best Man. I'm not even gonna go on.
Oh, okay, okay.
Best Man holiday in the series, dog. I really wanted to put Best Man number one. I'm not gonna lie to you, but my number
I had to
one is
put that on my. It got to be on your list somewhere.
yeah, it's got to be.
That's why it was on mine. So
So, but you already explained it, so I'm not gonna explain it anymore.
yes, sir. Make sure y'all watch Best Man.
Yeah.
Like I said, Valentine's Day movies, man. Um, my number four. They gonna laugh. They gonna be like, okay, okay, now you get more with your time frame. My number four is Titanic.
Bro,
Wait, okay. Mute.
My
I'm
number
not
four
playing
is
with you.
Titanic. I like that. I like it. Yeah, well, whatever. Whatever. Tay, don't
Hey,
do that,
Okay,
Tay.
I'm sorry.
where your
I'm
gavel
sorry.
at, Tay?
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I'm begging the
Where
gavel
your
on you.
gavel at, Tay?
No.
Oh, wait.
He said, where you
Right
got?
here, right
Don't
here,
tell
right here,
nobody you
right here,
gamble
right
on
here.
me.
Here we go. I got it right here.
You
This
know
is
Right
what?
here.
this is
I
horrible.
ain't gonna
I
play.
I
got
I ain't
you.
just
gonna
said
play
it's
with
a
you.
I got
tool
you.
to
I got you.
build or destroy.
There we
Hey,
go.
it's one of the
I,
greatest love stories, but I think that story is so fake. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The only time I literally every time that movie come on, I see a song and I keep scrolling back to the movie only to watch one part of this movie. This one part of this movie is the funniest shit in the world to me. So
which one?
if y'all ever watch when the ship is going down, right? And it's
I knew
hold on,
it. I
hold
knew
on,
it.
wait though. So y'all know when Jack and old girl get on the rails and they holding on, it's
Her
a
name is
dude that's
Rose.
holding on
Her
with her.
name is Rose.
Rose, when Jack and Rose holding on to the rails, it's a dude to the left of Jack that looks over and then he jumps off. And while he's falling, he hit the propeller and start flipping. I literally wait for that part every time.
That's
That is the
bad though. That's how
funniest
you
shit
know
I've ever.
Mag is from there. The magazine. And you
Hey, and when
remember
y'all
that
go
shit.
watch, bro, when y'all go watch that movie, y'all gonna see that part, and y'all gonna think of me because I'm gonna tell y'all the funniest story is the first time I saw Titanic. We watched it in high school in my English class. It was one of them free times, and we watching the movie. I'm half asleep, but I wake up and I see this. I'm looking at the part, and when it fell, I just bust out laughing in the class, and everybody like, "What you laughing for?" I say, "You didn't see the dude hit the propeller." So I told the teacher she rewinded it, and when it hit the propeller, everybody seen it. Everybody bust out laughing, and my teacher said, "There's something wrong with you." I'm like, no, that's funny.
Oh man.
I ain't
Shout out
even
to Miss
gonna
Sugar.
lie. That movie, I'm gonna tell y'all something about Act. One thing about me, I always wanted to know how to draw. That's the only type of people, and I ain't talking about just drawing on the fly. I'm talking about people that know how to paint and airbrush and make their pictures look. I always wanted to know how to draw like an Alex Ross. If you know who Alex Ross is, to me he is the
It's
best
Bob.
illustrator in comic
It's
book.
Bob Ross. Oh, you talking about that Ross?
No,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about the illustrator.
Yeah.
I send you his work. He's the one that does like the airbrush, makes Superman and Batman look real. I ain't go for. I'm a matter of fact. I'm a comment in Twitter so that you can follow him. Like he always puts up, black heroes on Black History Month. Well, he's gonna be doing it this month, but yeah, I always wanted to know how to draw, and that movie is part of the reason because he was painting all them French girls naked, and I knew what that power was as a kid back then. So I always wanted to know how to draw. I always wanted to paint all my girlfriends naked. Yeah, Tay Tay. Say something. Bang the gavel. I don't care. Do your worst. Do your worst. Okay, let's move on to our number three. Let's move on to our number three. Tay Tay, what's your number three?
Mine's would be Ghost.
What?
Mine is in
Yes.
You
there,
just
but
stole one of my
damn,
movies.
that's
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
That's
You stole one of
crazy.
my movies.
I'm
That's crazy. And me
sorry.
and your list, you gonna see why I say that. Go ahead, explain the
I
movie.
love Ghost.
Go explain the movie. Go ahead, or
I
give
don't
them
even
the
have to
well. You
explain
don't.
it.
You don't.
Y'all
Everybody seen
know
it.
what Ghost is to be. I mean, this man, after he died, he was doing everything in his power to protect his girlfriend. He was chasing after the people that killed him. I mean, this
His best
movie
friend
I
did it.
love.
No, explain
His,
it.
and yes, and his
Explain it.
best
His
friend.
best friend was eyeing this
Okay,
chick the
his
whole
best
time.
friend was involved in laundering money to a bunch of drug dealers. And when he found out that somebody was laundering money and he looked at their computer, he said, something ain't right. And then he killed him because he was getting too close of finding out. But I'm
Well, he
telling you,
hired Willie Lopez,
yes, to
my
kill,
Harlem brother.
yes,
Yeah, he's from Harlem.
yes.
That's the dude that played Willie
I'm telling
Lopez.
you.
He died of AIDS. Rest in peace to him. I forgot his name, but go ahead, Tay.
Oh, Rick Avilis. That was his name. He was a comedian too. Rick Avilis. Yep. But yes, this movie makes you laugh. Well, Whoopi Goldberg, she's in it. It makes you laugh, but at the same time makes you cry. And it's such a good movie. I always love Ghost. That is my top three. Ghost, hands down. Ghost.
I got somebody at my job. He looked like Willie Lopez.
Oh
He always laugh at
Lord,
me. He older than
man.
me, so he always be like, "What you know about that movie?" And I always
Ghost.
call him Willie Lopez. He be dying. He Puerto Rican too.
Hmm.
My man Willie Lopez. Why you murk him, man? Why you murk Swayze, man? You ain't have to
I
do
know,
that.
right?
You ain't have to do that. Good one, though, Tay. Good one. Hold on. Hey, we gonna give her a round of applause. Mac, enlighten us on your number three, if you
My
could,
number
sir.
three is y'all might not like this one, but this is one of my favorite all time movies. Period. One of my favorite actors. Period. And it's Groundhog Day.
I've heard of that, but I never seen
Yeah,
it.
You
it's
never
one that
seen it?
thing, same
No,
thing.
I know, I
Good
never
one.
seen it.
Actually,
I
Mac,
know, I'm sorry, I never seen it. I never
You
seen it.
hold on.
never
I'm gonna tell
seen
you who in that movie.
No.
Bill Murray. You're too old for
Bill
that, Tay.
Murray? Bill
For
God
me, and
I
I'm gonna tell
know
you,
I never saw.
this is
Matt, go ahead and explain it, and I'm gonna tell them the reason why I like I met and I Bill Murray and all of that. Go ahead, Mac.
So
Go
this is
ahead.
a Bill Murray movie. I love Bill Murray. Even as an old man, Bill Murray is still one of my favorite actors. Still one of the funniest human beings on the planet. This movie right here started off as he was a weatherman going to Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, coming out of Pittsburgh to do the Groundhog Day. Groundhog see his shadow, whoop the whoop. It's supposed to
Salute to
happen.
Combat Tool Bag. He
Yeah,
said
so
Pittsburgh.
shout out to Combat. But yeah, he goes to Punxsutawney. He was an arrogant prick in the beginning of the movie, but he goes in, wakes up in the morning. The first thing, well, when he wakes up in the morning on Groundhog Day to go see Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhog, the first thing that plays is Cher and I Got You, Baby. That's what's playing on the radio. So they get up, go down there. He sees one of his old classmates that know him. Phil. He was not, his name in the movie was Phil Connors, and he sees one of the dudes. They speak. They go on about his business. He go to the groundhog. They getting ready to leave out. They can't. It's a snowstorm. So he had to turn back around and stay back at the bed and breakfast they were staying there. So when he woke up the next morning, the exact same song, and he thinks, "Oh man, y'all got the tape on repeat." But all in all, he's repeating Groundhog's Day all over again. He's thinking it's deja vu. He's going back. The girl that he falls in love with is actually the producer of his of the weather network. So she's there to make sure everything goes right. She's already thinking he's a prick in the beginning, but it was something about the two from the beginning where they was interested. Where they had a mutual interest. So they moving. He wakes up again where he gets to the point to where he he's going on. He finds out he's living his day, so he having fun now. He's messing with the girls in the town. He's messing with the cops. He's robbing a truck, a armored truck. Like he's having fun. But then he said the only girl he hadn't got was the producer girl. So he started trying to get her, and she's smacking him. Everything is not going the way he wants. But at the same time, he started learning her, and that's where he started falling in love with her because he's learning out who she really is. And one of the crazy things about it is he kills himself a whole bunch of times in the movie, but as soon as he kills himself, he wakes up the next day. But when he started really, he ended up making her fall in love with him at the end once he started realizing, well, shit, I can't die. I'm living this day over and over. It feels like I think he'd have been living this day for over years now because all what he accomplished throughout the time. He know who everybody is in the city. He started learning how to play the piano. He started learning how to ice sculpture. He started doing things and doing, just throughout the time. And she started noticing like this ain't the same field that we came down here with. Like it's like a complete switch in one day to her. So he goes on and he tells she stays the day with him to find out if he gonna wake up. Y'all have to go. I'm not gonna keep telling y'all because I'm gonna end up telling y'all the whole movie. But you have to go check it out yourself. One of my favorite movies. I know I can damn near quote this movie front to back. I went on a long rant, huh?
Yeah, no, you ain't
No, no,
wrong.
you
That
good.
was
You
a good
good, man.
movie. And I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. Speaking of Bill Murray crazy ass. So we in the doctor's office. Me and Bill Murray daughter must be around pediatrics since I was a kid. I was really little. As a little bit after Space Jam, I guess must have came out. Cause I recognized him, even though his hair was white. And I was like, Ma, that's the guy. Cause I think we must have had watched it maybe around that time period, or we either had the movie. I'm sure we had the movie. And I was like, yeah, he's on TV. I know that guy. He's on Space Jam. And I guess she must have been in the office or whatever. He was talking to the people, the secretaries or whatever. And my mom, like, got his attention. She's like, excuse me, mister. I don't think my mom meant to say that. I guess because we was bugging her about it, me, my brothers and sisters. She's like, are you on TV? then he said, "No, ma'am, I'm in the doctor's office." And then he like walks in the back, very sarcastically. My mom, let me tell you, my mom was one of those type of chicks. She was very nice and sweet, easygoing. She was like, I always compare my mom like a female Muhammad Ali. She was never serious. My mom was never. She was always like a jokester. You know what I mean? Very nice, soft spoken, always joking. So when she gave him like a dirty look like that, because she knew he was being sarcastic, I kind of looked at my mom like, damn, you must have really been bad. Like he tried to play you. I remember that even being really little. Remember that. So that's my little story about Bill Murray.
Bill Murray was
I
been the
actually
hand.
met him. Me and his daughter went to the same doctor's office when he would
Crazy
come to
thing
New
about
York.
it, he's really goofy in person
That's
like
a
that.
fact.
He's not even a mean person. He's just like
He
that.
know he's just very sarcastic, and he kept a
Yeah,
straight face, Mac. When
Yeah,
he
he
said that to
don't
my mom,
seem very
he kept
serious
a
either.
straight face on everything I love. I remember that shit. He said, "No, ma'am, I'm in the doctor's office," and went like in there, I guess, in the room where his daughter was.
that's hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But Groundhog Day, I almost wanted to put that movie number one, but I said no, I didn't. But that's one of my favorite movies. Period.
Um, let's go to our number twos. Tay Tay, my
Hold
co-host.
on, what was your number three?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm terrible, terrible, terrible.
See that?
See,
See
I'm thinking
that?
about Marlon. Think about my boy.
Hmm.
Um, my number three was Forrest Gump.
Oh my goodness, I love Forrest
Life is like a
Gump.
my mama
That was so
always
cute.
said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. One of the most famous quotes in movie history. That boy was always chasing Jenny. Now my thing was this, man. And Tay Tay, y'all a little bit older than me. Did Jenny have AIDS?
Yes, she
Yes,
did.
she did. She
So
was
let
out
me.
there.
Forrest had
So
it.
hey,
He had to have it because
hey,
he
hold
made
on.
the kid.
So
She is a
look.
nasty ass.
Hey, so let's check. So let me give you the baseline. Let me tell you why this is fucked up. At I don't like this as a romantic story because it wasn't. It was a fucked up story, and I'm gonna
For
explain to
real.
you why. So when they was
They
a
trying to
kid,
get my number
she always
three, y'all.
she always no she no I gotta explain it. She always looked out for him because he was getting bullied. But even when he got older, like he was always chasing behind her when she was a hippie fucking all these dudes in the room, and he was just there watching her do it. Then she was in a band, she was doing drugs, and after all that fucking and all that shit that she did, and after she waited till this man became rich off of
Yes.
bubblegum shrimp boat till she came back when she was dope fiend and full of AIDS, and they done messed around now, and they have a kid after the fact. Like that's a fucked up
And
story.
she
That's not a
still
love
left.
story.
And she still left after that.
Yeah, and
After
she
she
still
fucked
left
him,
after
she
that.
still left, didn't she? She turned around, she
he,
fucked him, and then she
he
still
said
walked
that
out.
isn't a love
Yeah,
story.
that
He
ain't no
said
love
that
Come
is
story.
on,
not.
man.
That's
Jenny
a
was
fucked
out
up
there. She was
story.
nasty. She didn't care about
I
that
said Forrest
motherfucker.
Gump is a love story. They said it's
Ew.
not.
Like,
They
how
said
you
it's a
gonna do that to that
tragedy.
man? You
They
gonna
said it's a
sleep with him?
tragedy.
It
They
is
said
a
it's a
fucking
tragedy.
tragedy.
Yeah, yeah, y'all breaking Will up.
Oh, Will, you got to put in the chat. You got to come up with 10 Valentine's Day
Yeah,
movies before you come up. You got to come
Yeah,
up
we
with
kind
10
of
of them.
doing, yeah, we got a formula right now.
Yeah, you got to
And I
hold
kind
out.
of got, and we kind of got to cut, Will, because one of my boys is fighting, and we got to watch that. Mac,
Okay.
I mean, not Mac, Cadillac Red, he got the link. So we got to watch Marlon, you know what I mean? But damn, Will, I wish you would have came in early. I know you probably was doing your thing, bro. So yeah,
Yeah.
Forrest Gump was my number three. That's messed up. They said it was a tragedy, y'all. I'm not getting
Yeah,
no
That
it
picture.
was.
was, man.
I'm a,
That
they
bitch was
said
nasty, man.
they said it was like a Romeo and Juliet. It's like
That was not even a
Nah,
Romeo
it
or
was
Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet was better.
Oh my God, man. She was
because
awful,
Juliet ain't
man.
had nothing. She was just waiting for Romeo to get through the film. All right, cool, cool. Y'all right. Y'all right. Y'all
Ugh.
right. Let's go to our number twos. Let's go to our number twos.
Okay.
Mac, what's your number two?
Man, Ghost.
That's
Hell.
crazy. That was mine.
That,
That was
yeah,
mine.
look.
I'm gonna keep it real. That
Yeah,
was
so
mine. That's
so
crazy.
we ain't
See,
got
great
nothing to
minds
say.
think alike.
Yeah, she had it at number
I'm
three and shit.
sorry.
Nah, but she
Yeah.
wasn't off though. It's not like
No,
she
she
had
wasn't.
it like
No,
we all had it like
that's how good the movie was. My sister made me sit through that movie every time it came on TV. Like if it came on, I couldn't watch shit else.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Anytime the rerun would come on, like I will always like have to watch it. And it's not like I would not pay attention to. What always messed me up is when Willie Lopez died at the end. My New York brother. When the when the demons, when the spirit demons, whatever y'all call that, I always used to be scared of that as a kid. When they killed my boy Willie, man. When they killed Willie, the dude on the subway didn't even scare me. That half
Get off
ghost
my
dude.
train.
That even though he did not even scare me as a kid or adult. But for some reason, them damn little shadow spirit
Them little
demons. Yeah, like you know
get
what I
off
mean when
my
they came and
train.
killed the friend and Willie Lopez.
Yeah, they fuck Willie up.
They did Willie dirty, man. Willie shouldn't have did it, man.
Well, it
He
serves
shouldn't have.
him right. Shit, he deserved that.
Willie shouldn't have went with homeboy, man. He shouldn't have went with homeboy on that. Should have left it alone.
Mm.
Um,
Well, I,
yeah,
I
but
know you got. I know you guys got to get up out of here, but I'll tell you on my number two real quick.
All right,
My number two would be The Bride. I don't know if y'all ever saw this.
I never.
This the
I'm not.
singer Sting is in it.
Uh-uh.
It's like a newer version of The Bride of Frankenstein, but it's really reversed because he's the inventor and he made the woman. And he actually, the monster actually thought that he was making the woman for him, but it was actually he was making the woman for himself.
Oh wow.
So the bride doesn't want the inventor; she wants the monster.
So you
And
basically got two Frankenstein movies on here.
yo,
but the
Tay
roles
Tay
are
love
diverse.
these
But
horror,
the roles are
these horror
are
love.
reversed though. But
At first, I was gonna make my list a complete black list, but I said no, it's too many good movies, so I had to
but
take it
that's
off.
that's
I
my
had to.
number
That's
two.
why.
Okay, and me and Mac had the same
Both
number
go.
two.
All right. My number
Great
one is
minds
gonna be
think alike.
completely different. My number one is gonna be completely different from all y'all's. I know it is,
Okay.
but it's got to be one of the greatest movies of all time.
All right.
Love stories because I just like even how it ended. Like it ended perfect. Love and basketball, dog.
Ooh.
Oh, this dude, yo, yo,
Love
I'm not even
basketball.
gonna say nothing, yo. This dude, yo, me
Ah.
and Mac really think alike. That's why I would never sign to Mac.
Yeah, I swear,
Cause
love and
me and Mac think
basketball.
too much alike.
Is
well,
that what you
See,
got, number one?
yes, that's my number one.
well,
Literally,
my
love and
number one is
basketball.
way different than y'all's.
What? Bodyguard?
No, my number one is
I should have put that on there.
my number
Yeah.
one is Underworld: The Rise of the Lycans.
Oh
I
yeah, you
I
did too.
She
love
love.
this
I know
movie.
she love horror
That's
movies.
a good one.
This
It ain't
movie
really a love. It's an action thriller
it's
drama
but
type.
it's a love story because it's about the vampire. She's in love with a lichen and it's forbidden. It's like a Romeo and Juliet story. They do whatever it takes to try to be together. It's forbidden for a vampire to fall in love with a lichen. but they don't care. Lucian ends up falling in love with Sonia, which she's a vampire, and they do whatever it takes to try to be free, and they end up together. I mean, even with her going up against her father, Victor, the king of vampires. I love this movie. I mean,
You
come on,
better go
you
see
got
the new Blade.
the
I
new
hope you had that
Blade
same energy with the new Blade movie.
with Michael Jai White.
No, Michael John White ain't gonna be the new
I thought he
Blade.
played
It's
Blade.
gonna be no. That was Wesley Snipes.
No, I know Wesley Snipes, of course, played Blade. I thought somebody
Michael
else played
John
Blade.
White played Spawn.
Oh, okay.
Blade
Hey,
is a
I just, I
black
just, I just
daywalker
want
vampire.
I just want to
Oh,
throw
okay.
in an honorable mention one time because I really wanted this movie on my list, but I couldn't put it on there. Jason's Lyric. I really
Okay,
wanted
good
the
Mm,
one.
movie on my list, but
that's a good one.
it couldn't beat out the movies I had on there. Maybe Coming to America, but Jason's Lyric and Romeo Must Die.
Oh, that's
Okay,
good.
okay. So we got our list because my number one was the same as Mac. My number two and my number one was the same as Mac's, and like I said, Mac made his on the fly.
And that's crazy.
I didn't hear Tay's list. We had a lot of the same ones, maybe in different
But
orders,
but I told you
but
one of my number one was the Rise of the Lycans.
we appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all make sure y'all have a good time with y'all significant others. Make sure y'all watch some love movies. Make sure y'all set the mood. And make sure y'all tune in, man, to the In Love Lounge, man. Matt, get the people your last before we get up out of here.
Hey, tap in or ringside view, stay ready boxing, man. Google me.
And sir, you not off the hook. We gotta do our Rocky review. We
Damn
gotta
sure
figure
do.
out if we doing Rocky versus Drago or if we doing regular Rocky 4, because that's what they call
Let
the
me know, cause you know I'm
director's
gonna be
cut.
listening. The director's cut. I gotta get that movie.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
it.
gotta figure.
I'm gonna go ahead and just plan to watch the director's cut just in case.
Yo, I able to get it, bro.
I gotta
It's
find it
it's
though.
digitally.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
go look on
because
Amazon
I don't
Prime
got
and
a
just pay for
PayPal
it.
to order the Blu-ray. Like
Yeah,
if
I'm gonna
somebody
just go
got it
to.
for me on PayPal, I get him the bread. Dead ass, I get him the bread just
Let
so
me
I
see
can
if
have
it's
it.
if it's even on Prime Video real quick.
It is. It is.
The director's cut.
Yes, it is. It's called Rocky vs. Drago. Sorry,
Are you
y'all.
guys are gonna see Creed 3? Anybody gonna see
Oh,
Creed 3?
that come out
Yeah,
my. That's gonna be my birthday gift.
Yeah.
That come out my
yeah,
birthday week.
it's on here. Rocky Four. It's 3 minutes longer than Rocky Four, so yeah, it's on here. It's not on Prime though, like the other one. This shit costs $14 to buy, $33 to rent. So yeah, I watch it.
Yeah, I want to try to get it. I saw it on eBay where I can actually buy it, but it costs like $44.
Yeah, the one that I seen it cost only like 16. It was a Blu-ray, but it was like on E Carter, but I didn't have
But
a
I definitely
PayPal.
want to see it because it has like mostly everything on it. You can see where Rocky goes to the press conference. You can see where he goes to the commission to try to fight Drago, but they saying that no, they didn't want him to fight
Yeah, see,
Drago.
I want to see
That's
that.
why he
See,
had to go to the Soviet Union because that was the only way he was going to be able to fight Drago. They was not trying to
oh,
sanction
they
that
didn't
fight.
sanction it.
No,
Oh,
because
see,
of Apollo's death.
that be happening.
They couldn't risk
Whoever,
nobody dying fighting Drago. That's why he had to fight him in the Soviet Union. They wasn't trying to allow Rocky to get in there with Drago at all.
and the press conference is longer, right?
I think so, yeah.
And they said that there's an alternate ending.
Yep.
All right,
That's
and
why I
don't
want to
even
see
bring.
it.
Bring that up. See, that's what I wanna. Yeah, we might have to do that. I gotta get at KG about that.
You didn't hear when he said he had one professional fight and one man is dead. That's why they didn't want Rocky to get in there. They said they told Rocky no. That's why he had to go out to the Soviet Union. They was not trying to sanction that fight at all.
Yup. All right. So, Tay, get the people your last, yo. Y'all look out for that. We're gonna be doing the Rocky review.
You can find me on YouTube as Tay Tay, the Queen of MMA Combat Entertainment, the one and only Queen of MMA. I cover MMA news, UFC, bare knuckle brawling, anything that has to do with MMA. They can also follow me on IG. I'm MMA underscore Empress 96. And that's it. Y'all, you guys have a wonderful night. Be careful.
Oh man, salute for everybody coming through. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Jab Jamboree on YouTube. That's my channel. Um, this will be uploaded on there on Valentine's Day. Make sure y'all have a good time, like I said, with y'all significant others. And we want to know in the comment section, what is your top 10, 5, or whatever you could give us real quick, love movies that you liked. And salute to the mighty LDBC. Salute to the full Berserker clan. It's your boy
All
Act
right.
Nature. I never steer wrong, but we out of here. Peace.